you commented on being not advising on the asset, but making sure that the transaction is compliant. And I've got a fund, and people invest with their IRAs into the fund, and there's this paperwork nightmare because we've got to get all the paperwork for the fund side. So you said 15 minutes, or they spend 15 minutes filling in everything and handing over driver's license and everything for the fund. And then they say, oh, my IRA is funding it. And you're like, oh, this is going to be fun. And, our administrators work with the IRA companies, and the IRA company is kind of in there. Have you got experience with that and seen people? Now, I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe before you answer that, you said you've been in the business 20 years. How old is uDirect, and how many customers and staff and that sort of stuff have you got? How big is uDirect?
Right. Well, we have over 1.1 billion under management. I opened the company in 2009, which is I had previous self-directed IRA experience before I opened the company, and we have we've not tens of thousands. We've opened 10,000 accounts.
Wow.
And so yeah, we're not the biggest, but I think we're the best. So
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I said we've got a fund, and you sort of shook your head like, yeah, I know
every day we do that.
Yeah, every day. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And really, when you think about a self-directed IRA, it doesn't have to be more difficult than a cash transaction in the sense that if someone already has their IRA opened, they've already put the money in that, move the money into it so that we can actually disperse, then all you do is give us the paperwork. I mean, you've got to create the paperwork for somebody where they're investing with, writing you a check from their personal checking account. And if they're going to do it with the self-directed IRA, if the money's already in the account, it shouldn't be extra work for you. It's just a different vesting, and you have a different vesting with every investor anyway. So it shouldn't be so difficult. You just give us the documentation, and then we review it, fund the deal, and then the money goes back to the IRA account, any proceeds.